But who make a post be saying say even
people yes, the people that are bashing Shatta Wale. So because before you come and sit and bash Shatta Wale, you should be able to, because while you talk mane mame, aren't you fear mane mame? Some of you mundu baby, munishe, muntosh, mama mame. Now remember you hear Shatta Wale. What kind of nonsense is that? These are our biggest exports, one of our biggest exports in the country. You don't just come to see anything because someone has posted a video. Say, you've not heard the side of Shatta Wale. Me, I'm just, you've not heard the side. You should hear the side of Shatta Wale and say, oh, this is why Wale is doing that. Because Wale, in his rightful sense, will not do that. Obi onakasati skatoka mane mame. Hey, uwa ukasa wato moto anabai kama mame da. Wato bai kama mame da. To even talk of car.
Car, yeah.
And yes, I
can't so boy.
And yes, I will top panel. Some of you cry, mama me cry panel, munto mano.
Yes, for the past few days, there are some stories making headlines. Now, these stories, we want to touch on a few of them. The AC on the internet after say Shatta Wale's mother, Ebe Kasaye, say in fact, Nyema Ayedin Amanu Ntino, Ohia, Momo Kakra, Uchiremu for the past 10 years on any bar. Enkasaye. Now, before it's on Wankasabeba out, the family members and I just say Ebe Kasaye. Now, a quick disclaimer on this video, and they say we are not fabricating any sort of story or concocting any sort of story. We are discussing what actually trended on the internet. I best support it with videos. Any form of lawsuit, police station saga should be directed towards this piece of information. Ebe out. Adolfo, so Emra, this particular story a trendy and Crawford P. Ababekasa Afahun. If you have as nega, Abekasa, Florence Chapman, Ababekasa, a few more people online, including Adwene Pahine. Answer Nebeko discussion. So, Mama, just a few minutes of their videos. Yaba.
Someone never, since me have arguments and things, she never go anywhere, go tell anybody, say I know the respect, or I know to do this, I know to do that. But naturally, they get your own parents, where they put you out there and make some motherfuckers just talk about you, and it's crazy, you get me? Like a mother go feel leave your house and go see some your uncle and they give complaint, but your mother go feel leave your house, where you go feel talk to them and go see some family members and they sell it to them, and what kind of nonsense be that? You know, if you take your own picking, that's what I mean. That's a bullshit in life, dog.
I've won a baby and I just at a well, mammy way. Stawale, one poor asemo. Me, I don't pay a catcher, one poor asem. Or down focus here, so probia, or up or down for pa, Shatawale, and your mammy. Oh, mammy, or any papa. Oh, mammy, I guess you are by phone to a Ghana. And I do a real part of what can win anywhere this war.
Since about some 10 and more years now, I haven't spoken with him. He doesn't know where I live. He doesn't know what I eat. But
Shatta Wale's mother, she's the one who made her husband who he is. Shatta Wale's mother, after she resigned from Nelson, she became an aide to Nana Konadu. Then Nana Konadu was the first lady of Ghana. This woman worked with Nana Konadu and Rollins for years. It was then that she introduced the husband to Nana Konadu. And the husband also became, according to her, the husband is not even educated. So it was then that the husband became, started walking around with politicians. It was through her.
If you won't make, Abi, you the Abia, maybe that be what's go make somebody for beg you. Make you go, make you just sort your mommy out with some things. I they beg you. Begging, I they beg you. If this one alone, I they beg you, Wale. I they beg you. See, we all they have problems with one appearance.
And also, these are some short videos you gather online. As earlier disclaimed, these are the people who actually made the statement. Hence, if any sort of a legal issue or why indirectly towards them, not Vimbas. Now, to my personal side, and I say my personal opinion on this, and it's I think the mother's side are not being fair to Shatta Wale. Why am I saying this? Someone very well say this news about out could hurt his brand. It could subject him to mockery. So why do they then, put this out like that? Can't they find ways and means of reaching out to him privately? Even if they have tried, do you think say omo driving mama no eba neba efia she will be sacked? Definitely no. So why then do they put this particular confidential family issue out there? A man Crawford disrespecting both sides. Now to Efia Swasnega in Sono, the way I'll be the D on one kasana downfall, mame at them. To me, it's very, very disrespectful. Why? Because or you will be my meal. Just any issue about interest, you can capitalize on that and insult. What if tomorrow on any banner reconcile, which we see that coming very, very soon? What then will you say or do? So that is me, my personal opinion. But above it, or my family issue, they can address. I have Harry's blog. One senior man in the blogging space. He is a media personnel and also artist manager, ARPR or ABBLB. Apart from humanizing.
Thank you.
I
no pen I mean humanizing there I cannot cray. I mean shout or bomber basu if we need say me massem dear and intimate clap and I say no metonsa
Fanta. I don't take alcohol.
And you say unum sichira there. Sichu when you sichu yare. When you sichu yare.
I mean unya Fanta ni BB cocktail be mami. I'm good.
Okay, to remember way
and a cranberry juice be.
Oh, and then coming from mount you can say squash.
And one
yeah, squash. Quick one if it in check is informative for any ahwe for more fanning na edam wase say munya mo time to mu data esoy esom phone ehwe adwenkyere iti adwenkyere na mo so mo che mo adwen comment section ni je pa mo ban hye nso ye ni je
and they normal
yeah na me side e wo Wale assembly mu die I don't know what's because who say my post bibi na was personally I feel say I don't see the need that I was say woman no and those involved they brought that video out to do that because so we try I said every 2 years and every 3 years something of that sort
happens.
You see
I quite remember say a few years back
2022
so,
yes
disgracing the brand of and we are talking about Shatta here regardless one of the biggest dancehall and even dancehall musicians in Ghana
in Africa
showstopper so in Africa so for such news to be coming out and no not just questionable and this is not the first time though as you rightfully say.
Sometimes I feel say on the part of the parent there is or the mother there is some sort of ungratefulness because if you go into it Wale is not her only son and even that you see all this saga around Shatta Wale Wale came to say that say when the onene papa ne mama ne papa ntem tete and that divorce really affected him it made him vulnerable he was exposed and growing up he didn't get that kind of motherly love from ne mama and this is a message to our parents or the women out there even the men out there now let's assume say Shatta Wale is not as big as he is right now let's assume say Shatta Wale is not popular. He is not rich. When there was that divorce, Wale couldn't do anything, and then he's now wretched on the streets. What the baby now why excuse me, just say why you fool? Why dirty? Obi enim no. Do we think these things will be happening? Like give me some of those questions.
Yeah. So I was monitoring a few statements made online. Obi raises similar points. MOB answer and say nunti and one danisa. Now another question I will be so beside and they say in a family, in say we have people who do well and people who do not do well. Which you bear with me. You bear with me say there are some people as siblings, except say you are the only child.
Yes.
Say problems here, they expect say they should send money.
So
because they are doing well.
So let's assume.
So in this case, no, they assuming say Shatta is the one doing well.
So right now, no, as I was asking, say, let's assume say Wale in niska, Wale in do where we do, and I will be a car say enunti, and a YSR right. We see then ebe the way I was here.
Hard work.
Whose hard work? Through his hard work, not the support from the mother.
But we check some past interviews, any recent video of Florence Chapman, or say Wale becoming Wale, or Wale say Wale becoming Wale was as a result of Nemame's support and not the dad support. Emma was stating impose or allergy impose Wale's father becoming rich, Shatta Kapu. It's as a result of Wale's mother. Adolfo, not to sound say we are lying. Mama share that particular video.
Shatta Wale's father, according to the mother, Shatta Wale's father never took care of Shatta Wale. And he's not even a politician. She made him. Now the woman was a nurse. See, Shatta Wale's first daughter, Yaira, was delivered by her mother. She even named the girl Yaira. She stood by the son through it all. Even Michi, I don't want to say so much over here. When the woman was talking today for 2 hours, the things she said, I can't put it on social media because it's not good. The ones that are okay for people, public to hear, I will say some of the things. Shatta Wale's mother, she's the one who made her husband who he is. Shatta Wale's mother, after she resigned from Nelson, she became an aide to Nana Konadu. Then Nana Konadu was the first lady of Ghana. This woman worked with Nana Konadu and Rollins for years. It was then that she introduced the husband to Nana Konadu. And the husband also became according to her, the husband is not even educated. So it was then that the husband became, started working around with politicians. It was through her.
Yeah, so that was Florence Chapman who claimed he said, Oni Wale Mami Akasa. Ama did this piece of info. Amano.
Fine, that is what he is saying. But we've also heard say, Wale, there was another woman who was taking care of Shatta Wale.
Yeah, the stepmom.
The stepmom. So why then? Because I don't think there is that kind of cordial relationship between you and your son and our son. There is no right man or rightful person or
So to
you, I feel that the relationship is not as strong as it is. Now let's look at some instances. In 2017, Wale eto kama ne mame.
Okay.
Wale eto or erenti fi ema ne mame. Now, I am thinking, say, in that instance, what else does a son or can a son do for the mother?
Say, Orientia expire.
Fine. You knew, say, it will expire. So why don't you push your son to set up a business for you?
Is that too late now?
Well, since I was in a health editorial.
But say, personally, if I am to share my real opinion on air, imagine say a year, let's say I'm married.
Okay.
And mommy and I buy out about Bekasa. Nobody would give a damn. Imagine say even Becca's mom, some time ago they had serious issues at trend day.
So why is that?
Where did it end? Because people hold a session say or no, and it didn't grow for mommy at them. One. Or no, and a claim say he is rich too. Or no, and a true seeker. I don't know if you get my analysis. We are just trying to exchange.
Shatta Wale is saying that he is rich.
Yes. So no shame no and for mum penasem a person who push and say if you claim you are rich, why then don't you take care of your mom?
Or if Shatta Wale is rich and he's not the only son of Nemame.
What if he is the only son doing well?
And growing up, Nemame and any papa, they didn't come together to raise him. He has the right to choose who spends his money. This should be a lesson to other parents. I want to say, there's one thing I love about Funny Face. This is what he has been fighting because he don't want Nema to grow up to be fatherless or to you understand? These are things that we don't need to encourage for the side of our parents, because me I feel say Senka Wale have a strong personality and a strong character. Like Wale will not be Wale, because even on the streets where or dropping in bangers back then, Mukuho, ni other stuff, people held his hand because they saw the hard work and the hunger in him.
Yeah.
Similar to Sarkodie, the hunger they saw in him was what put him on. If Wale is throwing money today, it's as a result of his hard work, because we saw pictures of Wale Eda baby baby I'm recording the crowd. Uti say keyboard back open and wa bre. The thing you got to say 6 years 6 years no enjoy the tree.
The guy he grind.
6 years is not bad for the inside.
He grind that one day.
You understand?
So if you are to advise on this, what will you think or what will you say about it? Say news about as alleged out there.
Personally, I would say that what is making him not, or what is making every 2 or 3 years, I didn't think that this issue keep popping up. Is it because the siblings are not also doing well?
But let's say Wale ni mamini, and you are to advise, what will you say?
Oh, I would tell Wale that irrespective of the ACBR, even though I may think say he has some kind of bitterness,
and he has his own reasons for doing that.
Yes, or the woman is not trying to listen to what his son is saying for few reasons. Because sometimes while your papa is rich long time, on why a politician. So you imagine your father is rich, but they had a broken home, and you couldn't stand it. You fought your way forward, so now you are big. Me, if it is myself, I'll feel bad. I'll feel bad because if you are around me and you have money, and then I am with you, you are going up and down, and then you can't even help me or support me. If I make the money, because this is how you've treated me, I won't be compelled to come to your aid if you are in trouble, unless my conscience or I said, oh, let me just let it slide.
So 6 years ago, what then happened and Sana, they were that close?
I think there were a series of meetings and conversation where Michi even stepped in.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think those times I moved to property, car, I believe that was when the mother was supposed to be, proactive enough to tell Nebane say, oh meba, why you see. But then you know that it's a rented apartment. Right? 5 years or 6 years, it may expire. At least talk to your other children that this is what your brother has done. Please, this is what we should do. And I'm also going to say, infant support me.
So to you, person, say the mom is just trying to disgrace Wale because he be an banner popular.
Mean to me, Kasa, because I don't think the mother also wish bad for the son.
But who make a post be saying even
people yes, the people that are bashing Shatta Wale. So because before you come and sit and bash Shatta Wale, you should be able to, because while you talk mane mame, aren't you fear mane mame? Some of you mundu baby munishe muntosh mama mame. Na mama ye Shatta Wale. What kind of nonsense is that? These are our biggest exports, one of our biggest exports in the country. You don't just come to see anything because someone has posted a video. Say, you've not heard the side of Shatta Wale. You've not heard the side. You should hear the side of Shatta Wale and say, oh, this is why Wale is doing that. Because Wale, in his rightful sense, will not do that. Hey, what a bike to even talk of car,
yeah.
And yes, I
cancel boy.
And yes, I will top panel. Some of you cry, Mamma may cry pan or munto man. Muto Imamu guess the pan or munto, Mamma from Muslim Briefs and Munko. Mamona Mosso Camry Simoso, Shatta Wale. What kind of life is that? They say he who goes with equity must come with clean hands. It's a more moody nasam. Social media judges, Mundi Mufiasam. Chop your house matter.
Vimbaz TV.